folks, Tammy here. I came to answer a question that was asked of me quite a while ago, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to get back to it. It is, how do you find out what they do? And it was referring to all the herbs that I have in jars. Well, I have to tell you in all honesty, it's been years. I've been learning for a really long time. I had really great mentors in my life. I'm 59, and I've been doing this since on a more knowing level, since I was about 15, 16 years old. Before that, I was still always attracted to the woods, to plants, but really wasn't, learning medicinally what they were. I just thought they were beautiful, and I used a lot of them in crafts and still do. But my advice to somebody today is find yourself a mentor. It's really hard with everything going on in the world, but that's the best way to go. If you can't find a mentor, there are plenty of people out there that have written wonderful books. You do have to be selective. Make sure you're not just, following it like as if it's the golden rule. Just because it says it in the book or they give you a recipe in a book doesn't mean that it's actually going to work. You really still need to do other research. Don't just go by the book, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books, but I have to tell you that my very favorite author, there, I'll get that word out, author today is Rosemary Gladstar. She has some of the most wonderful books there are. She has little books that individually tell you about different herbs and how to apply them to different people. She has larger books. I brought a few books over so I could show you. This is one of my oldest books. This isn't from Mary. This is one that, oh my God, Richard Mabey. I have had this book forever, and if you look at it, it's been out in the field with me. I've written in it, I've redone recipes and changed them around. I've had this book absolutely forever. That gives you the basics. And when you are starting out, start out with things that more culinary, because culinary herbs, a lot of people don't realize it, but they're very medicinal. Your mints are very medicinal. Garlic, ginger, those type of things. Find out what their properties are and how they work for you medicinally, and how to apply them to the things that are going on in your life. You have indigestion, ginger's a wonderful thing. Do you have inflammation and sugar diabetes? Ginger's a wonderful thing. I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to talk about individual herbs all the time. Just that's how I would do it. And keep yourself a little notebook or a journal saying exactly what it is. Another one that is a must have, and it's really hard to come by these days, is the Mosby Herbs and Natural Supplements. It literally will take you through. Once you've found something that you want or you want to work with, you can go through and it tells you exactly what the actions are. Some of them will tell you if you're taking certain medications, if it will interact properly with it or not. Oh, here's another one of Rosemary's that I brought out. Herbal Healing for Women. This is all about women's issues. And then I have another book that I don't know. I just recently picked up last summer. Well, my husband bought it for me. We were over in Amish country and went into a little shop they had, and this was written by one of the Amish owners, and it's Be Your Own Doctor, 101 stories, and it's absolutely wonderful. It's full of everything, and this is important, not just knowing the plant. You really need to know a body. You need to know your immune system. You need to know how things function in you so that you can choose the right herbs to work with. I've listened to enough herbalists on YouTube. I've watched several channels, and I hear a lot of them say, oh, it's not rocket science, you can do this. Yeah, you can pour liquor or glycerin over the top of an herb, but if you don't know what that herb's action is, you could really hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. Just bottling it up and selling what you heard like a parrot, mimicking it, is not making it educational. It's not making it functional. So I say research. That this all comes down to the fact of research. You know, if you can get a mentor, somebody to teach you hands-on, it's always the best, especially if you're going to forage, if you're out digging around foraging. If you're curious to what I'm doing, these are my scissors I use when I'm trimming up herbs and plants, and there was a lot of resin that had gotten on them from doing hemp. See? And so I have rubbing alcohol on this, and it takes it off. And I need them. Well, I don't need this pair right now, so I actually am going to set it aside and work on them later. But I need the small ones because I have a ton of herbs that have been hanging that need to be done. Okay, when it comes to this, I want to say one more thing. You know, you got to be careful when you're using natural plants. Use them with care. If you're on medications and things, you need to know. And if you're trying a salve or anything, you need to test your skin. Do a small patch. Take it yourself. You know, see how it works inside you. What do you feel like? Don't just go by what you read. A lot to do with herbalism is experience. It's testing. It's intuition, believe it or not. There are often times I'll come across a plant that, well, not often. It's actually, I'm pretty involved now, so it's rare for me to find something that I haven't seen or played with before. But when I do, you know, it's like a given that, oh my God, that's going to help this person with this or help this person with that. All right, I don't know if this was helpful or not, or if I gave you any real answers to your question. If there's more to it, you know, go ahead and comment, and I'll see what I can do with finding you an answer. And I'm sorry again that it took me so long to get back. If you're a subscriber, I got to tell you, I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm very grateful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscription button. It's going to give you a notification of when my next video comes out. I appreciate you guys so much. And don't forget to slam that thumbs up. When you click on the thumbs up, you're showing YouTube that I might have something that people are interested in, and it puts me in the algorithm so that my videos get showed more. All right, guys, I got a ton of work to do. This is peppermint, and peppermint needs to be cut up because I'm getting pretty low. I'll see you in the next video.